Yeah, this felt weird being able to name it playoff lap.
Right?
Yeah.
Never in my
Wow.
life.
Wow.
Thought I would be in a straitjacket somewhere by the time we did one of these episodes.
Give everybody a minute or two here to roll in, and then we'll get started. So I'm gonna do something a little cheeky for the playoffs. I am literally gonna do 3 free trials of YouTube TV.
Okay.
It has been pretty worth it. Not gonna lie,
Yeah?
I have kind of considered doing the monthly.
Didn't they raise the price for that though?
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, maybe not.
Yeah, because I was
What
gonna
they
try
raise
to
it
do
to?
that, but
I'm not too sure, but I think it said it's like 32 a month.
That's not
Which
bad at
isn't
all.
horrible, but
That's not bad at all
still.
considering how much I'm paying for Hulu. Live TV is like 90, 94.
Yeah, fuck that.
Or 96, something like that. Some big number.
I hate streaming services.
Something that is not worth paying.
Streaming services are the death to civilization. I firmly believe that.
Thing is going, so we can get started here.
Let's do this thing. All right. Here we go. Later Rivals
Hi.
podcast. If you haven't seen on our socials, if you don't follow us on socials, please do at Later Rivals Pod. We posted that we are going to have a new schedule for the playoffs, and we are going to record the night after every Ducks game as long as they're in the playoffs. Once the Ducks are out of the playoffs, we'll be back to our normal once per week. But while the Ducks are riding this out, we'll ride it out as well. We'll see how long we can go, and maybe it'll bring some luck, or maybe it'll be the complete opposite, and we just won't have any happiness in any of these recaps.
This may be a regrettable process, but
but we're gonna vibe with it. As always, brought to you by the Hockey Podcast Network. Please go follow them on all socials as well at HockeyPodNet, and subscribe to their YouTube, as all of their shows are pushing out content like crazy. Neil was doing a live stream of the Flyers Penguins last night. He does the Devils podcast. He's a great dude. So keep an eye out for their live streams if you're into that kind of thing. But anyway, let's get into it. Jake, you wanted to start with 714, yes?
Yeah.
We'll do 714 tickets, kids.
Tickets might be a little hard to come by. I know the market for tickets, at least for the Ducks games, have been a little rough.
Yeah.
They said Game 3 was sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Resale is always available. That's what 714tickets.com will get you. You can use promo code LAPTIX, LAPTIX, for 10% off and 5% towards future purchases. So go get 10% off Game 3 and 5% on Game 4 if you'd like to go to Game 4 on Sunday. We can look at prices. So right now on 714, oh my goodness, if you want 2 tickets to Friday's game in Anaheim, you're looking at the cheapest being $202. That was good timing. That was good timing for the can opening.
But that goes down when you use our 2% discount.
10% off LAPTIX at checkout, and then for game 4 in Anaheim on Sunday, we're looking at $135.
It's not too bad. It's kind of random that there's a difference between the two games, but
yeah,
I get it. First home game back.
Yeah.
In 8 years.
So yeah, like we said, go to 714tickets.com. They are the best. We're part of their creator program now. If you heard us talk about that earlier, a couple episodes ago, we'll have a special link for you very soon to buy tickets. But support 714 tickets, support the LAP. Use our code and enjoy some live playoff hockey.
Haven't been able to say that in a long ass time.
Right?
And never in the history of this podcast. It's always been, well, if you want to go to Kings games, I guess.
Right. This podcast is finally in the playoffs. So game 1 was yesterday. What were the vibes like yesterday morning? Can you kind of bring yourself back? Do you remember that moment?
I was fine. I was fine until like the hour before.
Yeah.
I think by the time the game started, I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of real. But watching it, as weird as it is, I don't know if this is just because we've been beaten down the last 8 years. I felt like I was watching a regular season game last night. I did not have like that stress, and I don't know if it's just I'm at peace with knowing that like this is a year for, hey, we made it, and that's not necessarily good enough. I'm not going to say that's what the players are feeling, because obviously it's not what they're feeling. You make the playoffs to try and win the cup. But as a fan, I think...
What broadcast did you watch?
I watched it on Victory.
Yeah, me too.
But I don't know. I felt at peace. I was like, it was cool that they're back. And I mean, I think part of it also is you were hoping they hit that second gear, and they were playing a little different, and it was noticeable last night. And I mean, yeah, they lost. You know, we haven't said the score. They lost 4-3.
They did lose 4-3
in pretty Ducks fashion, I would say. It was very, very on brand for this season.
Very
but I think if this is how the series is going to be, and if this is how they're going to compete in this series, I like their chances of stealing a game or two from Edmonton. They played, I think, beyond my expectation. I hate to say I was looking at it negatively. I thought they were going to be way out of their element game 1.
Me too.
I just thought that it was, you're going in as the road team, and despite what all the other broadcasts have said, I don't remember who it was on Sunday night, but they're like, oh, you almost want to play as the road team first. So like you just get that done and out of the way. And it's like,
I think it was the Buffalo game.
I think it was. But just part of me was like, yeah, I don't know if the Ducks are feeling that, because not, half the roster hasn't been there before.
And you're going into Edmonton.
Yeah.
That playoff atmosphere.
So I had very low expectations just from the perspective of like I was gonna not necessarily be okay with the result either way, but I don't know. I felt like that exceeded my expectation personally.
I agree. It definitely did. It was weird because we had to wait until yesterday, Monday, for game 1. Everybody else started either Saturday or Sunday. So the Ducks Oilers was the last series to get going. But like watching the playoffs over the weekend, it's like I would get so into the games I was currently watching that I forgot that the Ducks were even in it. Like it just slipped my mind because I'm like watching the Flyers and Penguins or whatever's happening.
Yeah.
And then you'd always get those reminders like, oh, here's the upcoming schedule. And every single time I'd get like this pit in my stomach. I'm like, oh no, like that's right. We got to deal with that. Like I was happy that I was able to enjoy 2 days of the playoffs before
2 days
the Ducks
stress-free until it actually like reality actually sets in.
Yeah. And I remember Sunday night, I think it happened like 3 times that I straight up forgot. And then I was reminded with the upcoming schedule, and every single time I'm like, oh shit, that's right. And I still managed to just like blank and like forget about it and be into the game that I was currently watching. And just 3 different times I had like nerve sweats. But yeah, yesterday morning,
the meat sweats?
Not the meat sweats. No, there was no meat involved this time.
No, I said, is it kind of like the meat sweats?
Oh, is it kind of like? Yeah, kind of. You get the same feeling. You're just not full.
Yeah.
The same type of sweat, I would say. But I woke up on Monday morning, and it was like I was a little nervous, but it almost didn't feel like it was happening yet. You know, like it didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't there yet until about like maybe 4 or 5 p.m. Then I'm like, oh shit! Like
I was gonna say part of it doesn't help that it was such a late game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
I mean, like you said, you went in, you were feeling like you kind of went in with low expectations, and I was kind of there too. I was really worried they were going to get embarrassed. Like that was what I was probably the most stressed out about. Like not even like the outcome of the game. I just didn't want them to get like I didn't want them to lose like 6-0 opening game and you just get blasted. And it's just like
because then you'd feel like just the confidence would be dead.
Yeah.
Like right out the gate. And
yep.
I mean, to their credit, they didn't give up the greatest quality of goals last night.
No.
Nothing spectacular. I mean, the first one, it's not much you can do. Dostal kind of just got made a little too bit of a commitment early, and kind of got embarrassed there. But
a little bit.
I mean, I'm thankful that.
Should we go by like period by period by period?
Yeah, we can. I was just gonna say, like, I'm just thankful that it never seemed like the shoulders slouched at any point last night.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's been a talking point all year of like they haven't dealt with that much this year, where it looks like they were just down on themselves after something happened. I think towards like the end of the season, you could see some of that frustration just because of the skid kind of going into the playoffs. But it's like I was really proud of how they carried themselves. It was really cool. It was really cool to see.
Yeah. So first period, Ducks go down 2-0. Jason Dickinson scored the one that Jake was just talking about, where Dostal kind of committed too much, and Dickinson pretty much had a wide open net to go backhand. But it was pretty late in the first period, but they scored 2 quick ones, like exactly a minute apart. Kapanen made it 2-0, so it's like, okay.
Yeah. Both Jason Dickinson and Kasperi Kapanen have kind of killed the Ducks this season.
Yeah,
they did at least in the last regular season game.
Yeah, and especially last night, because you could tell the Ducks, obviously, I mean, you kind of have to. We're paying the most attention to Connor McDavid. And Leon Draisaitl. We're like they talked about in the broadcast. Like every time they had the puck,
Leon Draisaitl's back.
Yeah, he is back. Every time they had the puck and they were entering the zone, like there were 3 Ducks on them, which I get. You need to have all that attention on them, but I think what's going to happen is that the Oilers are going to kind of change their game a little bit with that. So they know that these guys are going to be able to get open, like a Kapanen, like a Dickinson. You're going to leave some dudes open, and it's not like no one else on the Oilers can score. So I understand the commitment to shut those 2 down, but there's got to be like a happy medium here.
Happy medium.
Yeah.
There's also got to be a level of trust too, like knowing that. I mean, that'll come from Quenneville too, of like, okay, I can put these guys out there. I mean, it certainly, thankfully, didn't come to bite us in the ass game 1. But having the washy 4th line out there to shut down McDavid is a choice.
Yep.
And I get it. That's usually how mashups work, but
I don't think they were hard matching them though. They were just rolling their lines.
Yeah.
Washy almost had a goal. It was goal interference. It was wiped out immediately.
Just throwing too much ass out there.
Yeah, heaven forbid for having a big dumper.
Right. I will say I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad Quenneville didn't challenge it.
Yeah, that would have really been unfortunate to put them on the power play for
challenge.
Free. Yeah,
that would have been a bad challenge.
But I kind of want to say it would have been closer than I think most would think. At least in my opinion.
I don't think so.
I mean, Washy was crashing the net, sure, but my defense for it was that all of the contact was outside of the crease. Like Washy was not in the crease at all, and Ingram initiated contact, but it was still. I mean, I'm glad they didn't challenge it because I feel like with it being called goalie interference, it was going to be very hard to overturn it.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I mean, it wasn't the worst goalie interference, but I feel like it was closer to being okay than maybe.
Like, they would have probably taken a look at it, but in today's age where it's a penalty if you get it wrong, like obviously you
Yeah.
have to be a little more calculated with it. So it's
Yeah.
good they didn't. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't like anything egregious where it was just like, oh, hey, they were fighting for the puck and it's because he jammed him in. You know, he pushed the pad in. Like, yeah, you hit the goalie with your ass. It's probably going to be interference. Like, it's unfortunate because to your point, you know, yeah, like while she's not in the crease when it happens, but
yeah, it's weird. It was a weird one just because, you know, you see a lot that aren't called goal interference as long as the contact's outside of the crease. So it was a little weird. But anyway, gets wiped out. Second period comes around and Troy Terry, who's very good. He wears number 19 and he scored 19 seconds into the second period.
Script writers going hard with that.
That was such an awesome way to start the second period. To score that quick, like, you know, you're down 2-0 on the road, your first playoff game for a lot of the guys on the team, and for him to just go out there and be able to score that quick, you could tell the momentum shifted so fast. It was very nice. I wanted to say here, we do have. We'll wait on the stats, I think.
Hurry up, because we gotta hurry up.
No, we'll wait on the stats for a sec. We'll wait.
Well, hurry up when you do that.
So that was 19 seconds into the second. About 3 minutes later, a little over 3 minutes later, Leo Carlsson tied the game as he got his first career Stanley Cup playoff goal, which was outstanding.
Was that on the power play? I forget already.
That one was not.
No. The third one was, though.
Yes, Terry's second goal that gave the Ducks the lead was on the power play. And that was with about 5.5 minutes left in the second period. That second period was outstanding.
Yeah. They had an extended zone time.
Oh my God. Yeah, they did whatever they wanted with that puck. Like, just outstanding. Troy Terry rose to the occasion. We just talked about him.
Did too.
Leo Carlsson was outstanding. Beckett Seneca.
Beckett Seneca. He had a outstanding game too, I thought.
Yeah.
He didn't have any points, but I mean, he made an impact in that game last night.
He did, yeah.
Do you think Quenneville sat down with him and said, hey, we know you had a rough last month. When 97 or 29 is on the ice, please hold on to the puck to the best of your ability. Because
please,
Beckett was really good last night, and he was not doing any of the flashy stuff he had done the last 2 months of the season.
Yeah.
And I think that's a great sign that message has probably been conveyed of like that shit is not going to fly.
Yes.
They looked that I think was by far their best period they had all year.
Yeah. It was so good.
It is so funny to see how all the kids all year, I wouldn't say have been timid, you know, but like they just all looked like little pricks last night.
They did.
It was so heartwarming that they just have turned that gear on in the first game they've ever played. The first NHL playoff game ever, and they're just being assholes. I love it.
I want to give it a shout out to Mason McTavish because it was in the second period, right? Yep. Where Darnell Nurse was trying to goad him into a penalty. I believe so. Mason McTavish just skated away.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
McTavish was noticeable.
Don't take stupid penalties because they will call it.
Yeah.
Let the other team take the penalty.
Yeah. But yeah, McTavish was pretty noticeable. Not as much as Beckett, but I thought he played pretty well. I would say like I was really shocked with how a lot of the young players didn't look like they were nervous. They looked like they belonged. In my
Beckett
opinion.
and Leo specifically. Looked like the lights weren't too bright for them.
Yeah, because Leo was doing all these.
Leo had 10 shots on goal last night.
Yeah, and he was crashing the net. Usually, like you see, like younger players that are just getting, this is your first experience in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and to be crashing the net full speed already, like he doesn't care, and that's nice to see. I'm glad he was
our leading goal scorer wasn't taking shots on goal. He was
I think
throwing the body.
I think the veterans struggled last night. Like a lot of the veterans just struggled.
Kreider had a rough game. Killorn taking 2 penalties. Thankfully did not bite us in the ass.
Kreider's turnover led to the second goal or first?
The second.
Yeah. Bad behind the back pass in the neutral zone. Like you're changing and you just throw it behind you, not without looking. It's like, what are you doing? Like that's something that you would expect. Like you were just talking about Beckett. Like that's something Beckett might try to pull off. You can't see, you just don't want to see that from veteran players. And we talked about it last week, how the veterans need to step up. And I said, hopefully Troy Terry leads the way. Well, he did, but the other vets didn't really follow. They, Gudis,
Granlund at the end there, that was kind of just bad luck.
Let's talk about the third period.
Gudis got taken out by the sniper.
Well, before all that, it just like the Oilers were on their ass the entire period.
Yeah.
They didn't get burned for it until like the end. But
yeah, I didn't like how they approached the third period.
They just turtled. They straight up turtled.
Yeah. They needed to approach the third like they approached the second period, and they just didn't do that. They didn't start really trying to play and get back on the forecheck until the game was already tied. So that was a little frustrating.
Yeah, Jake Rudolph posted yesterday like different situations.
Yeah.
Like during the game, like tied, leading and behind.
Mm-hmm.
When they're behind, they're like elite almost.
Yeah.
When they're tied, it's they're not as good, and when they're leading, they're not very good.
Yeah, I just don't understand the plan to go into the third period up by a goal and be like, let's park the bus against a team that has like the best player in the world. Like I don't understand it. Yeah. Really quick, I want to give a shout out to Desert Shark in the chat, as well as Matt and our boy Chad.
Can't forget Zapper. Zapper is here as well.
Zapper?
And so is the Zapper. Mouse, the King
and the Mouse.
Biggest fan.
I am on the YouTube. I did not see the Twitch. Shout out to the Twitch peoples. Thank you everyone for joining us. Matt is tuning in while the Kings and Abs are at intermission. But yeah, Jason Dickinson tied it. Just about 8.5. It was 9.5 minutes into the 8.5 into the third period.
That felt like that goal was just coming.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Hines flat-footed, Gudis taken out by the sniper on the grassy knoll.
Was that the goal where he stepped on the banana peel?
Yep. The tying goal was the banana peel, and then the unfortunate go-ahead goal was no one was covering Kapanen, kind of streaking in, and
that's the problem with all eyes on Draisaitl right there. Like, I get it. Like I said, you need to cover that man. But I don't think we need 3 guys or 4.
Yeah,
maybe 2, maybe a guy and then another one kind of paying attention, but also maybe has a stick in position in another direction. I don't know.
It's like you have to be aware that he's going to make that pass 9 times out of 10 because of who he is.
Yes.
So it's better to cover the guy he's passing to, and maybe leave an option open and try and defend if he looks the pass off.
Right.
I mean, I hate to say that him and McDavid are predictable, but you should know their moves. Like,
yeah,
they've been doing it for years, and it's the reason why the Oilers have been as good as they've been.
Exactly.
Like, it's not like they're doing new stuff. They're not going behind the net and trying to do what Zegras was doing and toss it over, to each other.
I know.
Like, they have 3-4 moves in their repertoire between the two of them, and that's all they do. And you would expect. I feel like we have this this conversation about just things in general of like for as much as this league is about copying each other and playoff time, studying footage. I mean, I think they interviewed Jared Bednar before game one of the series against the Kings, and they said they stayed up for like 2 days watching film. It's like, if you do that, you should know this then.
Right.
Like,
right.
if every team is doing this, like, you should know this.
I want to point out that after the tying goal, Radko Gudas and Tyson Hines did not play much after that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they both got benched or it was just to just shorten up the bench, but
I think Felix
they didn't play.
I think Felix tweeted out the total ice time for Radko, and I think it was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's
like
10 or 11. A lot.
Yeah, so I'm down for it. He didn't look too hot. I mean,
if he's still injured, he's a liability,
right? And
don't play him.
And,
I know he's your captain and all that, but
he lost an edge, and that's just an unfortunate play. So I won't fault him too much for that. I mean, that just happens. But
yeah,
like throughout the rest of the game, I don't think it's not like he was doing anything to help his case to really stay in the lineup other than wearing the C. That's literally the only reason I believe he's in the lineup is because he's the captain. Like if he wasn't, there's no way he's playing.
Yeah, I agree. I also want to say, can we just play Frank Petrano? Could the Ducks just do that?
Why not? Why not? Why not try it?
Just swap him out for Ian Moore.
Chad said, could his ankle be a factor in that though? Yeah, weak ankles. He's always had weak ankles.
I would bench Radko and just put Ian Moore in that spot. I mean, he is pretty good defenseman. Not a very good forward.
Why not try Frankie V? Like
Jesus. Frank Petrano hasn't done very well this season, but he can't be any worse.
Yeah,
like Ian Moore is just not a good forward. It doesn't make sense.
Maybe you can unlock something with Frank for the playoffs. Maybe he gets out there and it's playoff atmosphere, and he's like, you know what, Frank the Tank is back, and he goes streaking. You know what I mean?
Just bench just scratch Radko, put Ian Moore in that spot. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
But I think they're waiting on Ross Johnston because I think he's close to being back.
Yeah, they said
so they're probably just going to take Ian. They're just going to scratch Ian Moore.
That would suck too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zapper said they definitely have a problem when the puck goes behind the net. They get majorly mixed up. The mouse in all caps said, yes, surely parking the bus against the Oilers works.
Every time I think of them like parking the bus, I just think of Ted Lasso, and they're just all screaming on the bench to park the bus to save this game.
What do you think about Lucas Dostal's game last night? I thought he was fine.
I thought he was solid. I really liked his game.
He didn't like make any like gigantic saves by any means.
I thought he was even the two that
fine.
Yeah, even the 2 goals that happened in the first period, I thought he was locked in. I really liked his game, and I didn't see a lot of hate towards him last night, but I saw a little, and I was kind of annoyed by it. It's like, come on, like I don't think you can really fault any of those. Maybe the fourth one, giving up that big rebound, but I feel like that shot was just perfect to get the rebound off the pad like that. I don't know.
I think that for one of the things the Ducks have to do to steal the series or at least get a couple games, Lucas Dostal is going to have to turn back the clock to like last season or even earlier in the season and just have a steal the game, basically. You got to steal the game or 2.
And if their offense keeps, I mean, the biggest weakness the Oilers have is their goaltending. They just need to keep peppering these freaks. Like Ingram was giving up rebounds like it was like that's what he was paid for. Like he was paid to give up rebounds. Like you need to keep pouncing on that because
also outside of the Oilers top pairing, D pairing, their defense is kind of mid.
Yeah.
Like Darnell Nurse is not that good.
Screw Nurse, dude. Just keep attacking him. Keep attacking him and keep getting pucks like on Ingram like crazy. He's giving up like the juiciest rebounds. Like it's if you're hungry enough, there's plenty to eat. Everybody eats.
Overall, I thought it was a solid first game.
Yeah.
Obviously, things to clean up, but
could have been worse.
Could have been way worse.
Definitely.
After they went down 2-0, it could have just snowballed. But
yeah, they definitely surprised me, and they made me feel a little bit better.
Cutter Gauthier was a little quiet last night.
Yeah, they did. Oilers did a good job at kind of eliminating any of his chances.
Yeah, just like Connor McDavid not doing any scoring last night. I don't think that's going to continue with Cutter Gauthier too. He's going to get his, and obviously McDavid is going to get his eventually.
Yeah,
probably tomorrow.
It's going to be impossible to keep him off.
It's going to happen. I mean,
every single game, but you got to try your best to limit it as much as possible, which they did a good job in game 1.
Maybe you could say the Ducks kind of squandered this game by not winning because he didn't get on the score sheet, but
yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
they did give me a little hope there when they took the lead.
Where credit's due, they did a pretty good job. They need to focus on those guys because, to Chris's point, everybody is in the NHL for a reason. Like they clearly can play this game.
And also, that was their first win all season. Where Connor McGregor, I called him Connor McGregor again. God damn it, Connor McDavid
didn't register a point.
Yeah,
and
they won. That's like the first time that's happened.
Yeah,
so that's kind of a bummer. But what are you gonna do?
A little bit. Chad in the chat brought up Lacombe. I will say one bad thing with Lacombe is on the game-winning goal for Kapanen. He was one of the guys that decided he was like undecided. Yeah, like he was gonna follow Draisaitl behind the net, and then it's like he stopped himself and he didn't want to, and he was kind of stuck on the side of the net for like a split second, and that was just enough where Kapanen was able to just slide in uncontested and take that shot. But the good thing is with Lacombe, he did have a very nice reverse hit on Zach Hyman and destroyed that boy.
And then he got upset about that.
That was pretty sick. Oilers fans, you can cry all you want about that. That was beautiful, and that's a Draisaitl special. So Hyman got a little taste.
Also, another positive. I don't think the Ducks allowed any power play goals against their power. Yeah,
that was actually very shocking as well.
Yeah, and the Ducks scored on the power play. Which
I know. Look at them. Baby steps. Baby steps.
While the mouse is crashing out about the Kings game, Jeff said he'd rather Luno in for Gudis, which if it wasn't for the fact that the goals are also playing, I would also say that is the right move. I mean, as much as that sucks, but
shout out to the San Diego Gulls for making the playoffs. You get a date with the Colorado Eagles, so good luck with that.
Just play the players you have up.
Yeah.
Play Frank Vatrano. I mean,
Frank.
He can't be worse. He cannot be worse.
Be careful what you wish for, Lou.
He cannot be worse than Ian Moore as a forward.
We'll get Ian Moore at forward still tomorrow, and then Frank Vatrano will be on the blue line. little swap. So the mouse crashing out, I had to look at the score. It's still 0-0, so I need to know what's going on over there.
I'm assuming he did not score. I think that is the issue. He is.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, like we said, the final was 4-3. The Oilers lead the series 1-0. We did have some fun stats from last night. Troy Terry putting them all there. Let's see. Zach Kavanaugh, shout out to you, my friend, putting out these stats courtesy of NHL PR. So Terry's first goal, 19 seconds into the second period, was the second fastest period opening goal in Ducks playoff history, behind only Sammy Paulson's 14-second strike in Game 5 of the 2007 second round. Sammy Paulson mentioned. Damn, we love Sammy Paulson. I actually do miss that guy. He was very underrated. Leo Carlsson and Troy Terry became the second and third Ducks players with multiple points in their playoff debut. Leo Carlsson had a goal and assist for 2 points, and Troy Terry as well. The other was Paul Kariya back in Game 1 of the 1997 conference quarters. He had 2 goals and an assist for 3 points. Troy Terry also matched the franchise record for points in a playoff period. That was last achieved by Ryan Getzlaf, who had 3 points in the second period in Game 4 of the 2017 second round, also in Edmonton. So that's interesting. And let's see. Troy Terry matched franchise. Oh, he also matched a franchise record for goals in a playoff period. Troy Terry became the 3rd player in Ducks history to score a playoff hat trick. Oh, can become. I read that wrong. My apologies. He could have became the 3rd player in Ducks history to score a playoff hat trick. He would join Andy McDonald and Joffrey Lupul. Shout out my boy Joffrey Lupul. Love that freak. Last one here. Troy Terry became the 4th player in Ducks history to factor on each of the team's first 3 or more goals of a postseason. The others were Corey Perry back in 2015, Paul Correa in 99, and Steve Ruchin also in 1999. So Troy Terry, his very first playoff game, and he's all over the damn record books already. Just an outstanding game from him. But yeah, that's it. That's all the stats.
DraftKings time?
Yeah, we got DraftKings time. We got actually I'll do what's on tap really quick. What's on tap in partnership with Noble Ale Works. You mentioned the late arrivals podcast. When you get a beer, close your tab and you get 10% off on game days, home or away. And when the Ducks are home for games 3 and 4 this weekend, Noble has free game parking if you are interested. Nice little walk to Honda Center from there. Game 2 tomorrow, Wednesday in Edmonton. We'll see what happens.
7 o'clock again, or is it?
It 6? Is a 7 o'clock start again.
This is 7:10.
Yeah,
but it's probably going to be. It's going to probably be pushed back to like 7:20. If I had to guess.
Well, hold on. They're on TBS. The other 2 games are both TNT games, so they don't have a game before them to push the time.
Oh, okay.
But they still, like, the national TV time will probably still put it closer to 7:15, I'd say. But it's on TBS and HBO Max. If you're in market, it is still available on Victory Plus, as will all games in the first round. So 7 o'clock, game 2. We'll see what happens. Need the veterans to step up. Need Troy and Leo to keep doing what they're doing. If the Ducks can play the way they played yesterday, with a little bit more, almost luck, maybe some bounces. This could be a long series. They could really make this a decent series.
On the flip side, though, if a sweep were to occur and they played like this, it would suck to get swept, but I wouldn't feel as bad because they just battled the entire time.
Least one win.
But I know, I'm just saying, if it were to occur and they just played every game like they did last night, I'd be okay with it.
I got you.
At least they battled.
And Matt, thanks for joining. He's off probably to watch the rest of the playoff games tonight. He said good luck to the Ducks tomorrow. Thank you, Matt.
They're gonna fucking need it, that's for sure. No sport flips faster than hockey. One power play, a goalie pulled with 2 minutes left, and everything changes. The DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL, it's built for that kind of chaos with live betting from puck drop to the final buzzer. And DraftKings has your back with the early exit protection. If you place a pregame player prop bet, your player starts the game but leaves in the first period due to injury and does not return, you'll get your bet back in cash. No bonus bets, no opt-in, just real protection when injuries happen early. New sportsbook customers, you can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly.
Ooh, we love cash.
Hate to say there was a example of that last night with Adam Henrique leaving early, but that is why that is in place.
Adam Henrique is out for game 2.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read the lines?
Go for it, sir.
Okay, so the Ducks at Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers are favored by 1.5. The over under 6.5. Plus, no. Oh crap! I'm reading the Stars one. No, yeah. So 1.5 minus 1.5 for the Oilers. Over under 6.5. Plus 164 for the Ducks. Minus 198 for the Oilers. That's the money line. Pittsburgh at Philadelphia. Philadelphia's up 2-0 in that series.
Mm-hmm.
Minus the Flyers are favored 1.5. Over under 5.5. Minus 105 for Pittsburgh and minus 115 for Philadelphia. And Dallas at Minnesota, tied 1-1. Minnesota is favored by 1.5. Over under 5.5. Plus 110 for the Stars. Minus 130 for the Wild. And that's
all right.
For
so tomorrow. You're going to want to download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN so you're ready for the moment. That's code THPN. Turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-MY-RESET. New York, call 8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org on behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas. Wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 plus in most states, void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer. DraftKings.
Like, oh no!
Apparently, a fan just broke the glass in Colorado.
Also, Chad told Lou to please. Well, he didn't say please. He just said stop saying sweep.
look! I don't want them to get swept. I don't anticipate them getting swept. I'm just saying it's on the table. You have to mention it. I don't want it to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but you got to mention it. It's on the table. That's all I'm saying.
We can roll into some quick things here. I know Desert Shark had a hot take and a question. If anyone in the chat has a quick question, go for it, and we're going to wrap up here.
Yeah, we're on borrowed time.
So borrowed time. Desert Shark in the chat said, hot take, first round hockey playoffs is phenomenally fun to watch. Thank you, hockey playoffs, for my post WrestleMania emotions. First round is pretty great. It's the way it's set up, the playoff thing. I mean, I get it. They want an exciting first round, but I'd rather have like Stars Wild as like the Western Conference final. But I'm just a man.
That's gonna really suck that one of them is out after the first round.
I'm just some guy though. So here's his question: with playoffs now underway, what do you see, Ducks or non-Ducks players? What do you see as they will shine? Oh, who do you see? Sorry. Hold on. I'll start over. With playoffs now underway, who do you see, Ducks or non-Ducks players? Who do you see as they will shine the most? I'm thinking about Tage Thompson on the Sabres or Slafkovsky on the Habs. Slafkovsky just had a hat trick in game one with the hat trick goal being a game winner in overtime. That was very sexy.
And they were all on the power play.
All on the power play, yeah.
Those are good players to pick.
Tage,
I'm going to say Leo. I think Leo might be he just might be a playoff performer.
He might, man. The way he was playing last night, I mean, you can tell he has the confidence. He's definitely not afraid of the moment.
Maybe Beckett Seneca too.
Maybe.
I would say Leo. He's saying keep on those lights.
Yeah, I would say Leo as the Duck. That would shine the most. Non-Duck, Tage is a good one. I'm gonna try to go with something different here. Maybe shine the most.
I mean, depending on who you ask from that like Minnesota Dallas series, I mean, Jason Robertson's performing.
Yeah, Robertson's a good one. I'll say Seth Jarvis of the Carolina Hurricanes.
I want the Hurricanes to go far. I don't see it. They're gonna choke at some point. They always do.
They'll get to the second round, maybe the conference final.
They need a superstar.
Yeah,
they don't have a superstar. They have very good players, but they don't have a superstar.
Yeah. I will say who is not going to shine the most? Brady Tkachuk. He's already been doing some pretty boneheaded stuff. He's pretty stupid.
The thumb.
Like, to start the one game right off the opening draw with a fight, like, what are you doing? Like,
who did he fight in game one? I forget.
Jordan Staal.
Oh, Jordan Staal. That's a bad trade-off, man.
It's stupid.
That's a terrible trade-off.
I don't blame Brady because I don't think he can read anyway, so you can't expect him to read the moment because he definitely didn't read the moment. He is such an idiot, dude. They are like so addicted to just attention. That whole family, I can't stand them. Anyway, we won't get into that. Chad had a question. Who would you book as the guest of honor or button pusher?
Greg Cronin.
Oh my God.
Shove your 21 points up your ass. Come press the button.
Either Ryan Getzlaf or Paul Kariya.
Paul Kariya would give me chills.
Team was a boring answer.
That's he's always there. He's always there.
He's always there. Yeah.
Desert Shark said Scottie Pippen.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
You know what, Scottie Pippen? Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, Josh Allen did it.
Anaheim Ducks fan.
Josh Allen was banging the drum for the Sabres today, and it was outstanding. The best pump up before a playoff game. So maybe fly him out to Anaheim now and have him push the button.
The pro golfer friend is Jake Knapp, I think.
Knapp.
Zapper?
Yeah, Jake Knapp.
He can do it.
I think Getzlaf makes the most sense since he was the captain the last time they were in the playoffs.
Yeah, Getzlaf would be cool.
If I had to guess,
he's in Nashville right now. He ain't coming to Anaheim.
I was gonna say, if I had to guess, it's probably gonna be somebody that's like there, like around the team currently. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe have Niedermeyer do it because he's technically like front office.
Pronger.
He can hit it with his book. He can hit the button with the book.
Yeah. There you go.
By the way, while we're waiting for more questions, I'm just going to run through the series real quick. Tampa Bay and Montreal, that series is tied at 1. Yep. Both games went to overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina's up 2-0 against Ottawa. That game went to double overtime yesterday.
Yeah. I hate that it went to double overtime during the Ducks game.
Nobody gave a shit.
Yeah, that's
Buffalo and Boston tied at 1.
Yep.
Minnesota and Dallas is tied at 1.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Philadelphia is up 2-0. That's surprising.
A little bit, yeah. Martone is setting the tone, one would say.
Colorado is up 1-0 on the Kings. That game is going on right now. It's still 0-0. The Avalanche didn't look that good on Saturday, I thought.
They did in the first period, and then they kind of tailed off a little bit.
They almost lost that game.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
Vegas and Utah. Vegas is up 1-0, and they're currently tied 2-2.
Yeah, Utah took the lead, and then Vegas tied it almost like immediately after. Yeah. So, but yeah, those are your series so far. Ducks down 1-0. We got to try to tie this thing up tomorrow in Edmonton, and we'll recap game 2.
I must say, I am going to throw something at the mouse next time I see him because he said you should have Ryan Johansson push the button.
Jesus Christ.
I would push him down the stairs.
Yeah, you might have to push him down the stairs. I'll drag him back up the stairs and then push him back down the stairs.
I'm gonna have Anze Kopitar come live with him.
The mouse did say he did have a question, so we'll answer that and then we'll get out of here.
Anze Kopitar is his new roommate. For that,
he said Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut. He said, pizza. I love pizza and hate generally cold, freakish phenomena of nature that generally happens in snowy mountain areas. What is the best garlic sauce from those pizza places? I mean, Papa John's is the only one I've ever had, so
I
think by default that's my choice. But
I don't dip pizza in garlic sauce.
I would have to say Papa John's. I think that's, and I'm not like the biggest garlic sauce person anyway.
I don't dip my pizza in anything.
Once in a great while, my pizza in blue cheese.
Once in a great while, I'll dip it in marinara sauce if I have it.
Yeah. Buffalo sauce, I'll dip it in, and blue cheese.
Oh, that's gross.
What?
That's grody.
Nah. Buffalo sauce.
In my younger days, I used to dip it in ranch, like on every blue moon, but I don't do that anymore because it's kind of weird.
Well, I'm glad I pissed off the mouse now with the blue cheese comment because he pissed me off with the Ryan Johansson comments.
Yeah, payback, bitch.
Happened fast, didn't it? Happened fast. All right.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. We'll see you guys later. We'll recap game 2.
We'll see you in a couple days.
Yeah, see ya.
Just remember, the day of reckoning is coming. Okay, bye.
Fear the flock. Fear the flock.